Hello, everyone, for OneWrestling.com. This is Bill Apter, Luke Robinson, first timer here on One Wrestling.
Yeah, this is a first time for everything, and hopefully there's a lot of firsts, including the first time you're going to see Luke Robinson on WWE television, hopefully soon.
Tell us about that. What's holding you up at this point?
Well, talked to Talent Relations, talked to John Laurinaitis a couple weeks ago, and he said it'd be about 6 months while they're restructuring the way they do developmental and all that. In the meantime, staying busy doing the convention scene, doing the indie scene a little bit, select bookings at Luke Robinson, bookings at yahoo.com, cheap plug. Trying to stay visible.
We're not going to charge you for that. It's a cheap plug, but it's a good plug.
Trying to stay visible, stay relevant, and, to me, I know I'm a guy with things to say and things that people want to see. So,
now, speaking about things people want to see, what do you want to see from you once you get in the WWE? What are your expectations?
Well, as you can see, I set my expectations high. Future legend.
Come and take a close shot of that here. Okay, go ahead.
I always say I'm not going to do anything unless I expect to be the best at it. And that's how I approach my entire life, and that's how I approach the wrestling business. I don't want wrestling to define me. I want to define wrestling. I'm shooting for the stars. I want to be the WWE champion one day.
Okay, so you're shooting for the stars, so let's try something right now. Right out there in the audience at OneWrestling.com, the World Heavyweight Champion, Mark Henry, is watching us. We understand you'd like a shot at Mark Henry. Look out there and let's have you do an interview for your match upcoming in the future against Mark Henry. He's right out there.
Mark Henry is right out there. You can't miss him.
Right.
He fills up the entire screen. Mark Henry, here's the thing. Luke Robinson is not going to take 15 years to get to the top because he's always just one super kick to that fat jaw of yours away from winning the WWE Heavyweight Championship. And when that jaw comes crashing in, courtesy of Luke Robinson's boot, you will realize why I can call myself a future legend.
You mentioned the super kick. Your super kick, is it more powerful than the super kick that everyone knows from Shawn Michaels?
If you see my super kick, and no disrespect to Shawn, he's my personal favorite, my hero, always has been. He's the one guy I look up to in this business more than anybody. But there's no doubt that this super kick generates the most power of any super kick you've ever seen. See, the difference is I actually leave my feet, driving that force from one foot to the other. Bam! Breaking jaws.
I can feel it just from his description.
Here's the thing, Bill. I always shoot to thrill.
Once you get into the WWE, let's check out, let's do a scouting report of a list of how you would fight some of these guys. How would you handle John Cena?
Again, John Cena, here's the difference between me and anybody else in the WWE is that I can do it all. John Cena, Randy Orton.
Oh, wait, you're in one corner. Cena's in the other corner. The bell rings. What happened?
Here's what I'm saying, Bill, is that I'm going to dazzle. I'm the steak and the sizzle, okay? See, what's going to happen is I can brawl, I can do the athleticism, I can high fly, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come at them from every angle, and that's why I approach everybody. They're not just going to get one thing. No matter what they try, I have an answer for it. I'm one step ahead of them at all times, and that's what makes me so special, and that's what makes me a unique talent, and that's what's going to make me the WWE champion one day.
What wrestler, when you were growing up, besides Shawn Michaels, kind of instilled that I want to be like him or I want to be in the wrestling business feeling?
Ironically, and you might not make the connection visually, but Mick Foley was one of the guys that I look up to because it was just that never quit, never say die attitude, and no matter what the odds were, he was always coming from that underdog side. And again, I may get stereotyped based on the look, and I'm cool with that. But I always loved that tenacity. He was always fighting, always struggling, never stopping, all go, no quit, and I always respected that. Another guy, which you might relate to more visually, is The Rock. And it was that feud between The Rock and Mankind that made me want to become a wrestler. And so I took a bit from both sides, the grittiness of Mankind and then that flash and sizzle from The Rock, and I try to embody a little bit of both of those things.
What about the eyebrow? Pretty good. Pretty damn good. Luke, I want to thank you. And if our cameraman can get right in on Luke's face here, just come on real quick. Your message right now to the WWE for you coming there in the future.
I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Wrestling does not define me. I will define wrestling, and I will define what the WWE is and what the future legend is all about. And what the future legend is all about is being the total package, the perfect storm of attributes that will make me the most electrifying man in sports entertainment. You heard it, even better than the great one. I will be the greatest, the best, the future legend of the WWE.